Welcome everybody. Welcome to Jete Dancewear. They're a retailer in Virginia Beach. And we're going to show you their store. We're going to talk about everything to do with their store. So whilst we just sat down, do you just want to introduce yourself a bit and tell us a little bit about the background story of the store
My name
itself?
is Chris Rusnak. I've been in business for about 32 years. I'm
Wow.
in this location for about 11 now, and I was at another location for 24 years till I moved here.
Oh, wow. What inspired you to start your store initially?
Originally I had a competitor that wasn't pulling out anything that customers needed and didn't care about the dancers, so I decided to open up my own business, and successful since day one.
Wow, fantastic.
So it's been very nice. I've had a lot of customers I've seen grow up, have children back.
Oh, that's really nice.
It's really nice because then I see, their parents, and then they want their little ones to dance, so they, encourage that to come, and it's so nice. It's like a big family thing.
Aww.
So I've seen young girls grow up, and then little ones are now starting to come back up again, and so it's a couple generations.
That's really lovely.
It's very nice.
So are you guys fully open now? How's coronavirus there? Is it all good now? Are all the shops open, or what kind of hours are you working?
I'm working 11 to 5, Monday through Saturday. It seems to help. I still get a lot of people in the evening time after classes that they're having either virtual or in the studio. So they're starting to come back in now, and it's pretty good. Business is very good.
Excellent.
Yes, and I'm very grateful and humbled to my customers who are coming in now.
Right, absolutely. Same here.
Yes.
So have you always stopped, well, obviously our old name was Grishko, but have you always stopped like Nikolay Point Shoes? Tell us a little bit about your history with our brand.
I used to carry the Grishko brand, and then...
Well, as in the Made in Russia ones first, right, obviously. And then obviously we switched our names to Nikolay.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was just mumbling. I just mentioned, so the Grishkos you were selling before were obviously the real Grishkos, but obviously then you took on us because we were the real deal still, of course.
I had the Yelanovas, the Yelano 1, 2, yes, years and years ago.
Yeah.
And then fell in love with the 2007. Had to drop the Yelanova that was not moving very well, but then the 2000 had been the one shoe that fit most people's feet that I loved.
Excellent.
It was a good shoe, and then the whole mess happened. And
yes. So then you came to us because obviously it's important to get made in Russia shoes, right?
Yes. I wish I had that knowledge before of what had happened.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So it's good now.
Yeah, absolutely. So what models do you carry now? Do you carry the same ones, or have you added any new ones to your store?
I've added the 3007. I still have the 2007. But I'm interested in the Dream Point shoe.
Yes, Dream Point stunning. Yes.
They seem to be very, very nice. And they feel wonderful. Yes,
Smart Point would be a really good addition actually, because it's nice to have some different like lasts so we can fit more feet. And Smart Point's been doing extremely well in the US right now because it's a nice shoe for, it can fit narrow feet, but it's especially great for the wider forefoot and for feet that are quite flat and have a problem getting over onto point. And it's also got, a lower cut side, so basically it accentuates. I should actually grab one, to be honest. Hang on a second. So, as you can see, the shape of it's got a lot of depth to the box. This is just a 2X width, and it already looks very broad, right? So can you imagine that in a 5X it will be super broad? So that's going to fit some mega wide feet. And it's got a really nice low cut side, which shows off more of the arch. So for dancers that maybe don't have much of an arch, it kind of accentuates it, I think. And we've got the microfiber lining in the heel, like the 3007 model, which grip heel really well.
Yeah.
How have you found the upgrades of 3007? Like, have you noticed like really nice changes? Because I personally have.
I find that the soft shank is very, very flexible.
Yes,
that I've ordered. Yes, it is. And so with the mediums, I like the mediums because they seem to be about what most students could wear. So I'm thinking I'm going to move it up and even carry a few hearts.
Yes.
I do like it. The shoe you were just showing me was what?
Oh, Smart Point, sorry.
Smart Point, that's okay. Yes. Yeah, I like that one. That one's nice.
And also,
dream.
So the shank in this is flexible too. This is medium. Look how pliable that is. That's crazy. So again, with this one, like it's in the medium, that's nicer for a lower arch or a lower strength foot. But if you've got someone who tends to wear, say, a medium in a 2007, which is a bit of a stronger shank compared to 3007, then you'd be best off carrying a few hards in this as well to be on the safe side.
Yeah, I feel I need a few hards in here at least. Yeah. So yeah, it's very good.
Did you notice that with the 3007, it works on more feet now? Because with the 2007, with that longer vamp and the stronger kind of shank, if a dancer wanted to wear that shoe, but they had, say, stiffer ankles or their toes were shorter, they had a trouble getting fully up. Whereas in 3007, that actually works even on stiffer feet. I was like, wow.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Which was
very
great.
Good.
So sorry, it's because there's a lag with the sound, so I get what you're saying and then I butt in and then it kind of overrides. So tell me about point shoe fittings at your store. Is it just you who fits the shoes? Do you have other employees who fit?
I fit, I kind of make it when a beginner comes in, I want to make it a big thing because it is so special for a young start on point. So we get them in, I kind of look at their feet, and determine what shoe to put them in, find out what studio they dance at. So with that, I kind of gauge as to where the student dances, and I look at how she points her foot. Her foot looks like she stands up flat, how compressible it is this way.
Yeah.
And I just kind of determine, and in my mind, as I'm looking at their feet, I'm kind of determining what shoe is going to look good on their foot. So I have them point their foot, and so thus I get them up in a shoe and we try them out and I see how it looks, and then I kind of tweak it this way, that way, size, width, and everything like that. So then after the fit, I make them wear like a little plaque that says that they're officially on point.
Oh, I love
that. Yes, we make sure they get their little we give a little pin saying officially on point.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Make sure they do their accessories, explain to them where to sew the ribbons on if they have any as to where it goes, and then and then I post their pictures up on Instagram so that all the parents, their friends, that they went up on point.
Exactly.
So that has been it's been so nice that some parents even like it. They're like, are you gonna take my daughter's picture? And then I had another lady just instant message me saying, do they have to wear a mask? That kind of like I give them the option if they want to wear to show that the date of where the picture's being taken, what season this is, so
so when they
it's been interesting.
When they want to point you fitting, do they need to book in advance or do you take walk-ins as well?
I will take walk-ins, but yes, I kind of prefer to let them, make an appointment online. I have it set up on my Facebook and my website, so they can my schedule. So every point shoe fitting first pair will always come from me, and then my assistants will always come in and help if they need a second pair, because usually they bring their old shoes in. They can get the same size or something similar. But somebody to give them expertise and advice about something that's going on with their point shoes, then that's when I would step in and just help them out.
Sure, of course. So how many other fitters do you have working at your store?
I have about 2 other fitters. I am in training with a couple of them still. One is kind of very good, and she's my right hand. And
so where was we?
Yeah, so we were talking about dancers and their feet and stuff like that. So I do get a lot of repeat customers. And I have their history in my computer. So if they come in, they don't know their size, I go to the computer and I can look up their size of what they got, and then also look at what other styles they've gotten from us too. So that kind of helps. My computer system does that for me. That gives me all that information.
Fabulous.
Yeah. I do have a very good time fitting pointe shoes. That's my love. You know, I take good care of my customers who come in for pointe shoes. It is it's my desire for the dancers to get up on point and to do well. Because if they do well, they'll come back to see me.
Exactly.
And I've got a lot, and they drive from North Carolina, from the Eastern Shore, and even from Peninsula. So, and I like to network with other stores too, because there's other stores that carry different brands. So then I'll send somewhere else if I can't fit them.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's quite a good thing to do, actually. So
it is.
With regards to when they come with their old shoes, that's what I was going to say. Do you like to look at the wear pattern on their shoes and feel them and just see what you can tweak? It's really fun, isn't it? Because you get to see everyone wears their shoes out differently.
They do, and I can tell by where they're wearing them what I need to tweak them on. What to fix their problems, you know. And then I have them put them on, and I look at them, and I was like, ugh. Okay, you're breaking them in wrong, so we need to do this, and let's see if I can fix them. Yeah,
it's such a science, and
but I do find it very challenging sometimes with everybody's different feet as to a good fit for them.
Yeah,
usually it'll take about a half an hour, but sometimes I'll run into a customer which is about an hour and a half, and we'll try a bunch of shoes, and she's got a lot of questions, you know, so. It is a challenge sometimes with feet.
Yeah, there's such a science to pointe shoe fitting, and I think some people just think it's such an easy job, but it really isn't. I mean, we both know that it's not simple.
No.
And it's kind of frustrating when people think that you know, they can just wake up one day and decide they're going to sell pointe shoes. It's like, actually, you know, you need to get your years of experience behind you. You can't just wake up one day and think, oh, you know, I'll just decide that I'll just learn the simple basics of pointe shoe fitting. There's so much involved, and also, like, as you know, sometimes you get dancers that have had old injuries or current injuries that, you know, you see them when they're on point, and you can see where it's affecting their alignment and everything too, right?
Oh yes, yeah. And moms sometimes ask for a little growing room, and I'm like,
oh my god, I hate that
room with pointe shoes, because sweat shoes.
That's the worst.
Okay, I got to get over that part. Yeah, then I got to educate the mom too.
Yeah,
so it's okay. I mean, everybody does pointe shoes, so it does take a little bit of encouraging.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You can trust me. I will make sure, and she does well. So with that, it's, you know, it's a challenge sometimes.
Yeah, and it's funny, do you ever get one of the common things I get when it's first shoes is sometimes I'll get a dance mum or whatever say to me, oh, it looks very tight, and like the heel looks really low, and I'm like, the pointe shoe has to like fit like a glove. And then I always put, you know, one shoe a little bit big on one foot and then a shoe that's right on the other foot, just to prove what I'm seeing and how it affects the dancer when she's up. Because sometimes they're just like, oh my god, like, is it too tight? And I'm just like, no, it has to be this firm. That's always funny. So this
I find that I try to tell customers, I say, a pointe shoe is just an extension of a ballet slipper.
Yeah.
Now you wouldn't put a lot of gunk inside your pointe shoes because you can't feel what your toes are doing.
Exactly.
You can't articulate your feet. So the less inside your shoe is best. A ballet slipper is a pointe shoe is just an extension of a ballet slipper, and truly that's all it is.
Yep.
You can feel what your toes are doing. If you got all this stuff in there, you
I know.
can't feel
Tell me about it. It's one of my pet peeves when I get girls come to me that've been fitted elsewhere, and they've been fitted with really, really chunky toe pads and loads, and sometimes even more stuff, like stuff in lamb's wool in the bottom of the shoe as well as a toe pad. And I'm just like, oh my God, if you can fit all that in your shoe, you do realize your shoe is actually not fitted correctly, for one. And for two, how are you going to feel anything?
Yeah.
And it's always hilarious, because don't you think it's funny when you get those types of dancers and they always have a panic attack because you fit them with minimal padding, or sometimes I even have dancers, you know, prefer just toe tape, which is fine. And then when you get the correct fitted shoe, they then realize how much more lifted they are, how they can point their foot better.
Yes.
And I think, like, with this day and age, I feel that unfortunately there's been so many gadgets come out with regards to fitting point shoes, you know, different toe pads and stuff, which is okay, whatever, you know. But in my opinion, a well-fitted shoe, you do not need all of this stuff. Of course, I look at someone and see if they need a toe spacer, what shape or size spacer, for example. And if I get someone, you know, that maybe struggles with an ingrown toenail, I'll give them a gel toe sock if they need it. But I'll always start minimal. And I really wish more fitters would do this, because they will find that not only are they getting better fitting shoes, but they're also going to get better comments from teachers as well, because the students will be able to actually show their feet off better and get a better roll up as well, because they can actually articulate. So in my opinion, less is more.
I know it's a challenge.
It is.
I enjoy the challenge.
So do you ever get like teachers as well, for example, that are obsessed with like one particular brand, and then they try to shove all their dancers in that brand, even though it's a brand with not many variations, unlike our brand, which has a variation for everyone? Do you ever get that, where they're really kind of fixated on having everyone in like the same kind of shoe model? Even
not too many. There's a few teachers that are stuck on a couple of different brands, but I kind of will fit their feet of their foot. And when I've tried on all the other styles that the teacher would recommend or would prefer to have her student in, and I would say, I'm having a hard time fitting them. I think you should try this one, and go have the teacher look at it. And if the teacher refuses, come back in and see me about it, you know. But I rarely get that. Rarely.
That's really good.
I don't have usually any. I do know a couple that kind of like this fit. They don't like the shanks coming off the heels. Do you know how it shifts when the box is not, the wings of the shoe's not too high enough, and they shift in the shoe that the heel goes this way?
Oh,
you know what
like
I'm talking about?
Twisting. Do you mean just twisting shanks, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's obviously down to various issues.
Yeah, I get a lot of dancers who've got, and we live at the beach, so they tend to be wider in the front.
Yeah. Yes.
They wear a lot of flip-flops.
Smart point would be oh my God. Just going by that alone, having Smart Point would make a big difference if you got that shoe.
It will.
Hi Sienna, by the way. Hi Mr. Gushko. Hi everybody that's joined. Feel free to ask any questions that you would like.
Oh, hello.
So do you stock any of our dancewear, by the way?
I just started to. I just did that. I just did an order. Maybe I got in the end of June and the beginning of July. I sold it all.
Wow,
really
amazing!
I sold all of it.
Oh my God, that's incredible!
Beautiful dancewear. I can't wait to put my next order in. It's incredible. I am very excited about the whole concept of Nikolay. Very nice.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I love the company. I love the catalog's beautiful. I like the flash, got all the leotards, and you know.
Yes.
Peter the other day was very happy because I was pulling my hair out going, oh my God, this is way too much for me to comprehend all these shoes. Pull out the catalog, Chris. Go look at the shoes. And so he was very helpful.
Oh, yeah, he is very good. He's amazing.
He is.
He really is. Absolutely. I totally agree. Talking of the dancewear, I just got the Japan jumper. Let me just stand back a minute. Hang on.
Oh.
And it's really nice. It's so soft.
Nice.
And I love the like off the shoulder kind of look. I really love it. So that was one of my personal favorites I just got, and I can't wait to tell my customers about that one, because you know it's nice for a little warm up.
Other colors?
Yes, it comes in other colors too. I'm just going to get up what colors it comes in, because I can't remember them all actually. One moment. Let's see. I also got one of the knitted boleros, and that was gorgeous too. Oh. It was very cute, a very timeless kind of look. And I love the fact that the colours, you know, mix and match very well with all the rest of the dancewear. In the Japan jumper, it comes in, it's been in 2 of our warm-up collections actually, but in the recent collection, it comes in pearl, Tiffany grey melange, coffee it says here, and brown, but coffee and brown isn't actually listed, so maybe that's being worked on. And then in the old warm-up collection, it came in pink, grey and blue. And yeah, so there's a nice color range actually.
Oh yeah.
So when you got the stuff that sold, sorry, it keeps lagging. When you got the old the dancewear that you sold out of, what pieces were your favorites out of that, if you had any personal favorites?
Some girls like the 3/4 length sleeve, the lace up here, and the mesh sleeves. The mesh up here was beautiful. Yes, and then there was another one that had a little flower print on it. Beautiful.
I know the one. Yep.
Beautiful. And then I got the ones of the V-cut fraps. That got sent a sample, and then I look so forward to working with the Nikolay people.
Yes,
Nikolay.
Yeah, do you know what? It's funny because even I used to say the name wrong at the beginning, which is hilarious. Oh my goodness.
Peter kept correcting me, saying Nikolay. I was like, but it's got a Y at the end.
Also, are you guys? So you mentioned you're on Facebook as well, right?
Yes.
Excellent. So people watching this afterwards, go give them a like on there and give them a follow on their Insta afterwards. So with your store, do you ever like travel for fittings, or do people just come directly to your store?
What do you mean by travel?
Oh, so like
someplace?
So like I travel to dance schools and studios and do like fitting days. Do you guys ever do that, or do people just like to come to the shop?
I like them coming to the shop, but what you were mentioning, I did years and years ago. I used to do all my merchandise, go to the studios that couldn't make it out this way.
Yes,
that got to be a little cumbersome, you know. So I find that staying in this area and staying here and them come see me, it's a little bit more easier for me. But I'll go and visit the dance studios. I'll go to their performances. I like to them. I like to see what the young girls have progressed up, you know. I like to also look at their shoes when they're on point to see, just to see how they look on stage.
Oh, you know?
So I do like to see them in class, so I'll make a drop by some studios every once in a while and say, I like your shoes, they look really good, you're improving, you know, and it's so rewarding, and it's such definitely a joy for me to see young dancers.
And isn't it nice when you get like a dancer that was like struggling with their first point shoes, and that they're like not got much confidence, and they kind of feel like they're never going to progress, and then when you see them for the next pair, you're like, wow, what a difference. And like it's really nice to see that, you know, they've got that confidence with their shoes.
You look beautiful, and I tell them that all the time. I says, you're a beautiful dancer, let's make sure you look good on point.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So do you is there a massive dance community around your area? Are there loads of studios? Are there any dance colleges, or
there's maybe 1 or 2 dance companies down in Norfolk, you know, but and a few serious dancers that do, you know, want to progress into companies. And they do go off for summer camps and stuff like that. Not this year, but yes, in
Oh,
previous
yeah.
years they have. So, you know, and then they stock up on their dancewear and then off they go. But mostly around the area is a lot of smaller schools who just have a variety of dance, and pointe is included in their curriculum. So they, you know, they come in an opinion on their pointe shoes, and they got some problems, and so I always have a remedy, something they have issues with. So yeah, it's good.
Love it. Oh. So do you have any like future goals with your store? Anything planned that you want to do, or are you know, some people, for example, have kind of a future goal they're aiming for, or?
I'm really just concentrating on getting through the rest of this year and getting over this COVID and things getting back to normal.
Yes,
you
definitely.
know, right now that's my main concentration, is getting my customers back in here and trying to find what they're needing outside when they have to do this virtual outside the studio.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's been a challenge for this, all of it. You know, and I'm talking to the dance instructors to see what they're planning on doing for the fall season. I'm hearing a lot of little kids may not be returning to class because it may be a little difficult. The parents don't want to send them.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing a little bit of that, but
yeah, God, I think
it's gonna.
It's definitely the same here as well, because like our studios are allowed to reopen on Saturday, but a lot of them aren't planning to actually open till September, and they've got to have government guidelines in place. But some people don't want to return. Like, that's tricky, because then the studios have to still provide online classes and in-person classes to suit everybody, but that's not possible to do it all for some of these studios.
So as I see for the future, you know, I'd like to do an online store, sell a little bit of things online, you know. That's always been in the back of to do. But again, I feel very challenged in the store that I don't feel I need to do that right at the moment, you know.
Sure. Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm
open. Yeah, selling online is quite good, actually. It really works out well for me, especially with Instagram. I mean, Instagram for me was a big game changer. It gets me a lot of new customers, and I sell a lot of new dancewear. Oh, it's doing the thing again. Hang on. Let me just wait it out. It might reconnect. Oh, it's funny. So you're back again, but the sound's gone again. Hang on. One minute. Sorry guys, one sec. Let's see if that goes through. Just to let you know, your video's still working, but it's doing the thing again where your sound has gone. So you might have to rejoin. Wait 1 minute. I'll invite you again. Hang on. Let me see. It is a relog stream day. I agree, Peter. Are we back? Oh, we'll be back. Yay.
Yes, we're back.
Sorry, Instagram is a pain today. It's ridiculous.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
I can't. I don't know how to do this live very, very well. So
speaking of Instagram, have you been on Instagram a very long time with your business, or did you join recently? Because every store is different. Some only got Instagram very recently.
Yeah, I think one of my employees is set up maybe about 4 years ago or something like that. Yeah. So you know how the young ones know how to do kind of all that stuff. So I let them do it, and they were like, "You gotta be on Instagram." So they set up an account, and they says, "Okay, you need to do this, this, and this." And I was like, "Okay." So I don't do an awful lot on it. I try to do some posts on it. I'm trying to get a little bit more into it, you know. But I just like doing little posts and stuff like that, little videos and stuff. then that's really about the most of it. But yeah, I do enjoy it. I don't like sitting on the phone. I'd rather wait on customers.
Sure, of course. And why not, when you've got like other employees there to help you out? I totally, you know, it would then, because then you can, you know, spread the kind of jobs between you all.
Yeah.
So if anyone's got any questions, pop them in the comments, by the way. And Peter said he wants the Jete Dancewear tour. So actually, do you want to show us around the store again? Because people would have missed it from earlier.
Yes. Okay.
Because, yeah.
Hold on. So this is my back.
Nice.
It's nice, huh?
Yeah,
so
I really love like the layout.
Here.
There's a lot of nice space. Oh, nice. I like the big mirrors as well.
Oh, it's one big piece too.
Wow. Looks great. Oh, and also, where your store is, what's like the parking like? Is it easy for people to park outside?
The popular item? Yes, lots of parking outside.
Excellent.
So I got a very big back counter area right here.
Oh yeah, that looks really cool. I like all the natural light as well. I'm a big lover of natural light.
Oh yes, there's a lot of light here.
Great. So talk to us a bit more about the products you sell, because people would have missed that earlier on.
The front of the store, like I had showed you.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, I can hear you again.
I sell gymnastics wear, dance wear, a little bit of aerobics, yoga wear. I do have a few pieces for customers, and I do carry a little bit for men. Yeah, men's shoes.
Oh,
I carry
fabulous.
Dance belts, lights, even for some for boys too.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. It's always good to have.
And I just recently started making bars. I started making bars.
Ah.
Oh yeah. So.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes. Are you still selling? Sorry, there's a lag.
The customer's ways here.
Later on. Yeah, sure, no worries. Sorry, I think when I'm talking, it's not coming through till later on. It's like a delay thing. Anyway, so are you still making the bars that you've got there?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Oh no, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay. Are you still making the bars that you were making?
Yes, I am. But the request has gone down quite a bit since now they're getting back into classes. But yeah, I was selling bars.
Sure, cool.
Making them.
Love that.
It was helpful.
Yes, absolutely. Well. So with the studios, so are all studios open now in your area?
Some have not fully opened. I'm hearing a little bit more every week. More students are coming from one studio, and then they're trying to get to coordinate a performance for the students. And it's a slow process. So things are getting back to normal slowly.
Is there anything you want to add to this stream, by the way? Is there anything I've missed? I don't know if there is. Let me look.
No.
Let me see. I'm just going through a list and seeing if I've missed anything. Yeah, hi Jeff. Jeff's on here, one of our reps.
Oh, hi Jeff.
Oh, I've got an idea actually. So now, of course, we have, obviously with Nikolay in the USA, we have reps. We have, you know, more access to better customer service, unlike what was going on in the past. and obviously more access to all the different products we do. I mean, that for you as a retailer must be such a revelation.
I'm losing you again.
Oh no. Am I back? Is it back? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah, we're back.
Yay!
I can hear you now. Yes.
So I said, you know, like nowadays with Nikolay in the USA, we have reps, great customer service, more access to incredible products. I bet that's been a big game changer for you as a retailer, right?
Yes, yes, yes. So it's helpful. I was looking for you guys at the Dance Atlantic Soup at the show up in Baltimore, but I heard you guys were just going out to LA.
Yes,
so
that's
I really
right.
wanted to see. Yeah. So, but you know, looking at the catalog, I can pretty much understand the product. It's just I'd like to visually see it next time. If somebody, if I could see and feel it a little bit more. Visual is what I'm into, so touching and feeling is better.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with that. Nothing beats seeing products up in close in person. So have you had a rep visit your store, by the way?
Peter stopped by. I wasn't here, but I heard he stopped by.
Oh, cool.
And
Peter's just said, Peter mentions Roger will come to see you. So that's cool.
Roger's gonna be the rep. Is Roger my rep?
Yeah, it seems it.
Oh, okay. I like Roger. He's cool.
Right. So he'll drop by to see you, and he'll probably bring loads of samples of everything, so then you can see more things up close, which would be fantastic.
Very good. Yeah, I'm excited. I really am excited for Nikolay stuff. I really am. I mean, you guys got a great product.
Right. And I think it's so amazing that, you know, all that dancewear you got sold as well. That was fabulous, because it goes to show how well our products do in the US. I mean, they do well everywhere, but in particular, the US is super excited because now they've got access to so much more different products. And so, you know, many more colors.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Wow. Just, it's a game changer. And I'm really excited for the US as well, because I've been to US a few times, but when Grishko, you know, was distributed by our old distributor with the Grishko name, even back then when when things weren't going on, I was shocked that there wasn't many stores carrying many items, and I never realized what was going on. I never realized that they didn't have access to all of this. So it's so nice that now everyone gets to see every single thing that we have and get access to it, because that wasn't possible before. So it's just, you know, it's really exciting times indeed.
You know, it's funny because I never saw any of their line. They didn't have a rep. They never came around. You'd have to almost go to the shows to see the product before.
Wow.
And I hadn't carried any body wear for, I guess 15 years now.
Wow.
From Grishko.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
It's been maybe even longer than that. You know, so, you know.
So it's nice.
So I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Oh my God. I can't wait to see how your appointment goes with Roger. Okay, so
yes. So Roger, I can't wait for you.
Okay, so it's been an hour now, but it's been a different kind of hour because obviously we've been jumping on and off the stream and everything. So anything you'd like to add to this stream before we go?
No, really, Leanne, you've been just so wonderful and so helpful. You know, I like talking to Peter, and I've been emailing Julia.
Yes, Julia's great.
Nikolay. Yes, she's been very helpful because I had to do a custom shoe for a customer, not knowing how to do that. You know, she was very helpful. I was able to get the shoe, and the customer loved the shoe.
Oh, fantastic! I'm so pleased to hear that. Yes. What did you have before we go? What do you know what you had on your custom shoe? I'm just curious.
Sure. So we took a 3007.
Yeah.
I took it to. I made it a full shank, not a flex. And then I had the platform wide and about 1/8 of an inch on each side.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
1/8 of an inch on each side. Custom. Yep.
Oh, wow.
And
That's
she did it
amazing.
from what I heard. So, and she's getting ready to place another order for a pair.
Fantastic.
She wants to be an influencer. She wants to be an influencer.
Ah, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so I'm working with her, trying to get going. Yes.
I'm really excited.
Peter was telling me a little bit more about it. I am excited.
It's going to be really cool. I think it was a really good idea. So you guys have watched. If you've missed any, I'm going to edit this later on and put it together and whack it on IGTV for you guys to rewatch on Facebook. Thank you so much, Chris. Please, everyone, follow. Give them an Instagram follow, a like on Facebook.
Thank you, Leanne. Thank you for your patience.
No worries. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thank you for your patience.
No worries. I will speak to you soon. Bye, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Stay
Bye. Bye.
safe.
You too. Bye.